Hey, how you guys doing tonight? No, I'm later than I planned on being on here. Had a busy day with the kids. Um, Not gonna make the reading as long today because I've noticed they've been getting longer and longer and I gotta cut it down a little bit. Energy's interchangeable. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do this for the highest good and the highest healing of those who need to hear this message most. It is a collective message. So take it as it resonates, okay? Now, let's see. They want you to work on your self-worth, okay? And understand that beauty, it comes from within. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you have to look at yourself and see the beauty in you. And I know sometimes it's easy for us to look at our flaws and point out the flaws. But try to see what's beautiful within you, okay? Even if it's just, oh, I like my eyes, or I like my hair, or I like my lips, or whatever it is, you know, pick the things that you do like until you learn how to love the things that you don't like about your body, okay? Because none of us are perfect, and the shit you see on TV and in magazines, it's all bullshit, okay? They got so much fucking surgery, Photoshop, makeup, all types of shit on, so you don't want to do that to yourself. So make sure that you just love who you are, okay? You're unique and you were created the way you were created for a reason, all right? So make sure that you're working on that because you have to accept yourself before you're able to pursue anything else or have the confidence that you need to get to where you want to go, okay? And for some of you that are trying to manifest something, they're saying that you're pushing entirely too hard. You have to allow things to happen as they're meant to happen, because if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to control the way it's going, it's not going to work out in your favor, okay? Things are going to fall apart. You have to just allow the things to flow and flow with it. And I know sometimes it's hard to go with the flow of things because, you know, sometimes you're in a relationship, you have situationships, you have all these things going on, and you're just like, oh no, but I'm committed to this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Your spirit has other plans. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Hi, Jay. How are you? I'm good. Chilling today. Had a fun day with the kids at the pumpkin patch. So understand, okay, you cannot force things. You have to let it go. And when you're in situations or relationships or commitments or whatever it is, Tripiando, how are you? Mumbles, how are you? When you're in situations like that, you know, you feel obligated. It's not so much of I'm in love and I want this situation. It's like you feel like you have an obligation to something or someone. So when another opportunity presents itself, you feel like you're not able to act on it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're good. So, you know, understand. Like I said, when you make commitments, mind, body, heart, and soul need to be in it. If you're not mind, body, heart, and soul in something when another opportunity presents itself, I would recommend acting on it because it's for your highest good. You know, your spirit knows what needs to happen in your life, okay? It might not be okay in the eyes of society, but your spirit knows what's best for you. And some of you, I don't know if you use aromatherapy or you haven't, but aromatherapy is really good, especially if you're having a hard time relaxing. There's certain scents that do different things. So look into that and see. I know I have a collection of oils downstairs, but I can't even list them. I don't know. But try doing that, okay? And some of you might be Geminis or dealing with a Gemini. All right, but they want you to let go of any fear and understand that you're being protected right now. And there's someone here that's extremely insecure, going back to talking about the self-worth and the self-esteem, okay? Love who you are, love how your body looks, because nobody's perfect, and it shouldn't matter what you look like on the outside, because someday we all going to be old, we all going to be wrinkly as hell, and all of this beauty on the outside is going to be gone. So if you're only with somebody for their looks on the outside, and they're toxic as fuck on the inside, wait, just give it a few years, and you're going to be like, why the fuck am I with this person? So give it time, okay? You want someone that has a beautiful soul. So even if they get all old and wrinkly, you're still in love with that person because they're a beautiful being, okay? But someone is going to receive some type of news, something that's going to catch them off guard, and someone may have acted irresponsibly. triggering this person's insecurities, okay? There's someone that's sitting here reminiscing and thinking about things of the past that's kind of keeping them stuck, okay? There's some type of synchronicities that you're seeing, so it's either numbers that you're seeing, you're probably seeing the person's name, you're getting readings, something's happening that you're actually seeing this over and over and over and over again. Pay attention to what it is. Even if it's the same songs, fucking movies, or the same parts of songs or movies that you catch, pay attention to what they're saying, okay? Write it down if you can, because there's someone that's really stuck in their head about something that has happened in the past. And whatever this situation is, it may have come to an end, or you're trying to bring it to an end, and you have to find some type of an agreement in order for this to work out. So it's good to be open to compromising. You know, I know some people are stubborn as shit. Hi, Julian. How are you? Some people are stubborn as shit and they just want it their way or no way. You know, you can't always have things your way. You have to be willing to compromise with people, because staying stuck like, no, it has to be this way or no way. Nobody wants that. You know, everybody wants someone that's willing to work with them. What do you mean their presence? So compromising is important. You know, it could just be you're finally getting to an agreement with whatever a past situation is, or you're finally making peace with it. Okay. But again, there's someone that's watching. Like I said, I literally get this every fucking time, like every time. Whoever is being the stalker, please watch, please talk, say something, anything, say hello. I don't give a fuck. Just say something. But please work on your self-worth, okay? Believe that you are lovable. Believe you're worth whatever it is you're trying to go after, and stand in your truth, okay? I know it's scary sometimes when you have to stand up and speak your truth, especially if you hurt someone's feelings, or you made someone feel bad, or you did something that was wrong. You know, taking accountability for that is a big step. But also, you know, apologizing is another thing. Tripeando, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, man. I'm gonna have to have personal words with you, because I don't even know. That shit just sounds crazy. I mean, did y'all come to an agreement? Are y'all like in a chill space right now? Because this seems kind of crazy. I'm sorry. But there is some shadow work that needs to go on, okay? And it's in regards to your self-worth, and also in letting go of things. I noticed that I had started getting a bunch of lessons over and over in regards to letting go of things, you know, because I'm loyal to a fault. You know, even when I know I need to let go of a situation, or I need to remove myself from a situation, I have this loyalty that I feel like I can't let it go, you know, and that is my problem. And it gets me into more fucked up situations, because it's like, had I just been honest or told the truth or just walked the fuck away, I wouldn't even be in the middle of this shit. So letting go is important. You know, you have to be able to be like, you know what, this isn't for me. And that comes into finding your self-worth and speaking your truth, you know, because I quit jobs because I told them, I was like, listen, my health is more important than this job. My family is more important than this place. And they looked at me like I was crazy, because I'm like, yo, this is just a fucking job. I'm like, I can get a job anywhere. This ain't shit. And I guess people don't talk like that, or they're not used to that shit, because everybody acts like work is their entire life. And no, you know, you have to be, this is me. This is what's important to me. Job is second to everything in my fucking life. And that's what it is. So you have to learn how to let go, and the lessons will come in many forms. Okay. That was just one way that it came for me. And then many more followed, because there was contracts. There was all types of shit that I had going on, that I had to break contracts. I had to get lawyers. I had to do all types of shit, because it was not what I wanted, you know. And normally I would have just been like, oh, it's okay. You know, I'll work it out. I'll fix it somehow. And then I'm like, nah, fuck that. It's not what I want. I'm done. I don't give a fuck. So that's where spirit wants you to be, is that I'm done. I don't give a fuck. This isn't what I asked for. This is not what I want. I'm moving forward. Okay. Oh, thank you, Julian. Hi, MD. How are you? So they want you to let go. And again, compromise came out again. So I'm not 100% sure of what your situation is right now, but it's like you're really stressed out and you're going back and forth in your mind about what you want to do. And they're saying to bring love into the situation. Okay, we have Aquarius and Gemini here. I said that. So bring love into the situation. And I say bring love into the situation because we have a tendency to act really harsh with people when we're annoyed with them or we're frustrated with the situation and we want it to be over. Try to be understanding of how the other person's feeling and what they're going through, and try to find the common ground in order. Like if you're trying to end a relationship, see where the hell you're at. If you're definitely, I'm done and it's over, and they're still trying to hang on to something, ask them what it is that they're holding on to. Why do they not want to move on? Because odds are if one's ready to go, your relationship can't be great. Are they stuck in the past? What is it that they're holding on to? Because when you're holding on to memories, they're just fucking memories. You need to let that go, because you have to be in the present moment. And if it's not how it was when y'all started, then you really need to sit down and be like, listen, this, and this is not working for me. I'm not happy because of this, that, and the third. And we should really move on because this is not what it was. We no longer love each other. We no longer get along. We're always fighting, whatever it is for you. Just say these things because it'll help you get a clearer understanding of what the other person has going on in their head. And some of you may be taking like a vacation, or just maybe staying at a hotel, or just taking time off of work. But whatever it is, or you need to take it because you need a break. Your soul's telling you that you need a break. And if you're stuck in a situation where you can't get away from whatever it is that's triggering you or causing you this stress or causing you to be confused, remove yourself. Okay, remove yourself long enough for you to get the clarity that you need. And maybe make an offer. Maybe find a solution that works for both of you, where one person doesn't feel like they're left out back and you don't feel like you have to give everything to them. Because they're showing me here that this is, for some of you, it is a relationship. For others of you, it may just be a job situation. But there's some type of message that's going to come through, we'll say between now and the next few weeks. And it's from a feminine energy in regards to either a relationship or a contract that's going to be coming in, all right? But they want you to set your intention and be clear and decisive about what it is that you want, and focus on what you really want. Don't focus on what you don't want, because focusing on what you don't want is going to bring more of that to you. So focus on what it is that you do want, okay? So if you're trying to come to an agreement, focus on finding common ground. We're going to find something. We're going to find a way to make this work out. We're going to find a way to make peace. Whatever it is, because whoever this is really stuck in their head about the past. And I think that's the issue, that they don't want to let it go. And whatever it was that they did to you, they just did it. They didn't even think about what the fuck they were doing. They just did the shit, and they may have been acting out of their insecurity, and now it's causing the problems that you're having. Okay, but sometime next month, you'll be getting a message, okay, in regards to a relationship or work or some type of contract. Now, they want you to taking the time off, because we work, and we bust our ass all the time, and we don't take time out for ourselves. And I mean, like, literally just, I'm going to take a spa day. I'm going to turn my phone off and I'm not going to deal with nobody else. I'm just going to chill today. You need that type of time to you, okay? Because you have to do things differently. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to get the same fucking results. Nothing is going to change, okay? So if you keep running into a brick wall and you're like, why can't I fix this? Why isn't this situation changing? Find another way to deal with it. Find a loophole. Find another way to go about this situation, okay? Because once you do, everything's going to start moving in a new direction for you. But you have to be willing to kind of be open-minded about this and find a loophole, okay? I don't know why loophole keeps coming out, but it does. And work, nurture your inner child and embrace life like you were a kid, enjoy the beautiful things and look at it like, oh, let's go see what happens today. Let's do this. Let's do that. But don't be so afraid of making a decision. Don't be so afraid of taking a step and just being kind in the situation, because sometimes it will just be so guarded and closed off. Like, you're like, no, I can't be nice to you because you take advantage of me. Have your boundaries, but also try to be understanding of what they're going through and why they're having such a hard time letting this situation go, because there's a lot of stress here and they keep showing me compromise. So if there is a way that you can work this out, find a way to find a happy medium. You know, maybe you're not completely happy, they're not completely happy, so that might be the best thing instead of you being miserable or them being miserable. So try to do your best to find a happy medium, because somebody's really suffering with the self-worth issue here, and they're just watching, okay? But they have to work that out. That's a lot of shadow work that needs to get done. Excuse me. Now, some of you have been getting messages in your dreams. I don't know if you guys journal, you know, but when I wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning every fucking day, every day. So I'm writing in my journal, you know, I document my entire dreams just to see what it is, you know. And last night I had an identical dream, but it was just showing me that I needed to view things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. So it's like I had reached that level. So whatever my lesson was, I already learned it, but now I'm being called to learn it on another level. So just be careful with your dreams. Make sure that you're writing them down, okay? Because some of you are having feelings, and maybe you're empaths and you're feeling other things happening and you're not sure what it is. So that could be it as well. You know, you pick up on other people's energies. If you're not sure why you feel some way all of a sudden and you were feeling fine, you're an empath, okay? And that's a whole nother fucking can of worms, and you have to find a way to protect yourself from these people's energies, because that'll make you feel fucked up. Taurus is coming out here, and so again, they want you to manifest your heart's desires, but you have to be practical in making your dreams come true, okay? You can't just say, I want the fucking moon, and then somehow you're going to try to bring the moon down, okay? You can't do that. You just got to find a way to make your dreams come true and try to do it step by step. Don't try to attack it and do everything at one time. And again, you have to trust your body, and when your body's telling you you need rest, you have to rest, because if you're not resting, I promise you, your body's going to make you you're going to end up breaking something, you're going to get sick, something's going to happen where you're not going to have a choice but to take a time out, when it's better when you could just take a time out and enjoy it, as opposed to being miserable and having to rest, okay? So they want you to stand out. Whatever it is that you've been doing, if you feel like you've kind of been playing it on the safe side, you haven't really been putting yourself out there, you're like, no, I'm a little bit shy or whatever, step out of that, okay? Be noticed. Allow people to see who you are, okay? And again, we have someone here that's self-medicating and is operating from a superficial place that isn't speaking. And I'm sure it's the same stalker person. But there's something here that has to do with a soulmate, and someone has been seeing signs. Like I said, I've got the synchronicities. There's a lot of synchronicities that you're seeing. And maybe you didn't believe in soulmates or whatever, and you're just like, this is bullshit. And now all of a sudden you're seeing the names everywhere, or you keep seeing the same numbers, or you keep seeing these animals, or maybe you're just listening to a bunch of love songs or random fucking movies come on that make you think about this person. Whatever it is, those are signs telling you that this person is your soulmate. So if you have someone in mind or someone that you're interested in going towards, they're saying that person is your soulmate, and it seems like it's somebody that you admire or that they admire you, okay? But somebody is feeling very sad and alone, almost like they're stuck in a toxic situation. So it's either they're stuck or you're stuck in a toxic situation with people that are not serving your highest good, or you have toxic behaviors. And it seems like someone, if nobody's pregnant or you have children with somebody, then it's either a money situation that the person is keeping you stuck because you're dependent on them for money, or you're a kind-hearted person and they're like pulling on your heartstrings, you know, because, you know, when you're kind, you don't want to see people be fucked up. You know, you want to help people, you want to be nice to people. So however this is somebody that's really sad, but it's like they're sad because they can't get away from whatever this toxicity is, and someone knows this and they're like just fucking, again, playing like puppeteer. But it looks like there is an offer that someone wants to give in regards to love, either a proposal, some type of commitment, and it's someone that they really adore, and it's something that they want to do now. But like I said, whatever this situation is what's keeping them in a place of not making that happen. All right. And again, they're showing me that you have the power to create what you want. But here, like, if you could look at the colors, like this is all gray over here, and then this is the color. But you're not moving towards this. You're staying in this dark gray space, you know, in your head, not making movements. And you're looking out here as if you cannot attain that, but you can. All you have to do is go out there to get it instead of holding yourself back like you have been doing, okay? Because all this beautiful color, all of this is the abundance that you want to go towards. But you're here in this space. You have to let this go so that you can get there. All right? There's a bunch of... And they want you to appreciate the regular things, the simple things in life, you know, the everyday, day-to-day, the beautiful flowers. You know, maybe you get up late one day and you're frustrated and you're like, fuck this and this sucks and blah, 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 blah. Instead of letting your day trickle like that and continue on, change it and be like, you know what, whatever, everything happens for a reason. Maybe it's saving me from a bad accident where I would have got hurt or I would have died or something else would have happened. You know, try to look at it as it was saving you or protecting you from something, you know, because there's days where I'm just like, yo, this is taking for fucking ever. And then I end up seeing there was some accident literally minutes before I get there that was really bad. So I appreciate the delays. So look at it like that, okay? Appreciate the beauty and everything and don't feel like, oh shit, this isn't... Everything happens as it's meant to when it's meant to. And you're meant to go on a new journey. And it looks like somebody's going to be breaking free of whatever this toxic situation is. There's someone breaking free of the chains, okay? So... just stand in your power and maintain whatever it is you're trying to do, because they're saying believe in the impossible. So if you feel like this love, this offer of love, you can't attain it or you're not able to make it or give it, they're showing me that you can, that you're going to break free from whatever this is that's holding you back, okay? You just have to shift your perspective and try to focus on the beauty of everything and believe that you can manifest this, okay? Whatever it is that happened, whatever it is that you did, this person is your soulmate. And if they are a spiritual person and they're aware of how things work and the fact that things are lessons, then 9 out of 10 times, they're not going to hold these things against you because they know that this is life. You know, we're here to learn these things. We're here to grow from these things. So they understand the reason why you did the things you did and you had to learn the things you had to learn. So don't be afraid of speaking, okay? Because everybody, the only way that it's not going to work out if it's someone that's still in a lower vibration that doesn't understand the purpose of the things we go through. So look at it however it resonates for you, but believe that you can manifest whatever this situation is. And again, if you feel like you're trying to settle, some of you look like you're about to settle with someone that is like, oh, this isn't really what I want, but I'm going to settle because this person isn't coming. They want you to be willing to pass that up for something better, okay? Because when we start settling, that's when we end up in relationships and situations where we don't belong. Okay, so if you really want something and let's say you met somebody and the minute you seen them, you're like, I know this is my fucking person. Like, I know this. That's it. I want this for the rest of my fucking life and that's it. And maybe they think you're out your fucking mind. So that's the problem. So you're not connected there yet. So you have to be willing to say, you know what? This is my person. This is what I want. I'm going to wait for this person. All right. And that's why the patient keeps coming up, because if you're patient and you wait for this individual, they're showing I'm going to show you all the cards in a second, because I can't even believe I think I got every single money card in this deck. But they're showing that it's going to be a marriage. So they're showing the commitment that you've been waiting for, you've been wanting, is what you're going to get. You're going to get the marriage. Then they're showing me again abundance and another abundance card. And another abundance card. This is 3. These are all awesome cards that you're going to get if you wait for the person that it is that you truly want to be with, okay? And it doesn't have to be financial. I mean, some of these are financial blessings, but it's abundance in any fashion, however you see it as being abundant. Maybe you'll have the house you've been waiting for, the family you've been waiting for, the money, everything that you've been dying for and wishing for and hoping for. When you end up with this person that's your soulmate, all of it is going to happen because they're showing this is your official person. So all of it's going to come into fruition. So don't settle, okay? They're saying don't settle for whatever the fuck it is that's happening right now. If you're in a situation or you met somebody and you're just like, well, this will do because the other person isn't coming around yet, do not settle, okay? You know, you want to talk to people, cool, whatever, but in your heart, if you know, you already know that I'm going to marry this person and that's it. keep that. Keep your intention on that, okay? Because that's what you need to do. The minute you start going back and forth and you start getting confused and you're not sure what you're going to do, that's when shit gets a little bit rocky and things start getting messed up, okay? And again, some of you have very healing gifts and you're meant to help heal people. You know, it could just be by speaking, you know, your words because you've already lived life and been through some shit. Others of you are Reiki healers. You know, some of you might be doctors, some of you might be sound healers. Whatever it is, you know, you have healing abilities and you're meant to stay true to this path. So if you've been avoiding it, if you've been ignoring it, if you've been shutting it down, don't do that. You're meant to be a healer. You're meant to help people heal. Okay, however it looks for you, that's what you're meant to be doing right now. And they want you to know that everything is not as it seems. So like I said, with this person here, it might look like it's not moving. It might look like it's not going to happen. It looks like it's not going to progress. But they're telling me, stay true to your knowing. In your soul, you feel it. You know that this is your person. And even if you have to wait a little bit longer, it's going to be worth it, okay? It is going to be worth it. And they want you to not share this with other people, okay? Keep it to yourself, because when you start sharing this shit with other people, different energies come in and they start affecting what you're trying to manifest. And a lot of people are haters and they have toxic ass energy and they're going to throw all that shit at you. So if you're not spiritually protected or you haven't been on it like heavy with your prayer and protection, you got to be careful, because all of that energy will interfere and it will fuck shit up. So you have to keep it to yourself until basically the shit's already done and it can't be fucked up because you're like, hey, I already did it. It's done. All right. So keep it to yourself. And they want you to be open to receiving all of these blessings, okay? So being in this place of hanging out with toxic ass people in a sad, depressive state of mind is not going to get you there. You have to release yourself and remove yourself from these energies and get yourself out of this back and forth mindset, okay? You have to say, this is my intention. This is what I want. This is what I'm going for. I don't care who presents themselves to me. This is my person. This is what I really want to happen in my life, okay? And believe that you're worthy of this and that you can have this, because they're showing me you're going to get this. You're going to get every fucking thing. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm in shock because I only pulled 5 of those cards and fucking 3 of them were all of them were good, but 3 of them were fucking amazing blessings. So that's great fucking news. So for whoever this is, you know, just try to be positive and believe that the fucking impossible is possible. Spirit is with you. Spirit is working with you. They're going to make this shit happen. Okay. So have faith in that. Believe me. I know it's hard sometimes, especially when shit's not going your way, but you'll be glad that you did not settle for anything fucking less and you waited, you know, just be patient. So those are your messages for today. I had to make it shorter because these shit started getting like an hour long. And I'm just like, oh my God, nobody wants to sit here and listen to me talk for that long. But I'll be back on here tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later.